Today I'm going to talk to you about my first time. Now this is actually a tag, and it's not going to talk about those sexy times or anything like that. It's just going to talk about the first that you did. So I'll get started. First love was Leonardo DiCaprio in Titanic. He was my first love and I had a crush on him forever. I still have a crush on him now because he was great in Inception and Shutter Island. Or in The Great Gatsby. Oh, he was gorgeous in that. First time you met your current partner. My current partner is Joe, and I think you've seen him in a couple of my vlogs, or the Boyfriend Does My Makeup tag, which is very badly filmed and very badly edited because it was over like 2 years ago, I think. We met at a mutual friend's house party, and we started talking on Facebook after that. He came to my 18th... Oh my god, there was just like 2 wasps in here and I had to go get out the bug spray. So, back to what I was talking about. First time you met your current partner. I think you've all seen Joe in a couple of my vlogs, or the Boyfriend Does My Makeup tag. We met at a mutual friend's house party, and then we got talking on Facebook, and he came to my 18th birthday, and he was the only guy there. I had 2 things for my birthday. I had a meal at Jimmy Spice's, and then I also went out to town, and he came out to both of those, and his friend cancelled on him for the going out to town. So it was just him and 4 girls who were already a bit drunk, and I got along with him and he was a really good sport. He didn't say, oh, I'm going to go because I'm the only guy here. And nothing happened, but I realised that I did actually quite like him. So once that was finished, I got on Facebook and I said, I like you. And he was like, I like you back. I'm like, yay. And it's 2.5 years later, so acting like a child saying, I like you, actually worked. So, first kiss was really embarrassing. I used to dress in black and put a lot of eyeliner on. I used to hang out in a park called Pigeon Park, and very embarrassing. So my first kiss was when I was 14, I want to say. I can't remember. And we were in this sort of youth club, under 18 party sort of thing that goes on every Saturday. And there was this guy called Luke, but everyone called him Bob for some reason. He was ginger, but he dyed his hair black, but his ginger roots were coming through, and he had long hair like this into a bob. Maybe that's why he was called Bob. Anyway, he would go around every Saturday and kiss every girl, and then finally it was my turn, and it was absolutely disgusting. It was so wet, and he had such bad breath as well. So it wasn't a good first time for me. My first pet was, I'm not quite sure in this question, just because when I was born we already had a cat called Stan, and then for my 8th birthday I got a dog called Oscar. So the first pet that was in the family, I suppose, was Stan the cat. And he was a stray. My mum and dad found him on their doorstep when he was a kitten. So they took him in, and he was the worst cat ever. He would claw at you like as you're walking past. I remember he like made a hole in my toe, and I was like, ugh. And I didn't like him whatsoever. And I think he like ripped practically everything apart. And then my dog Oscar has just recently passed away. He passed away in October 2012. And I got him for my 8th birthday, and he was a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. And I'll put a picture of him in now. And he was the cutest dog ever. I loved him so much. He was the runt of the litter, so he was really small, so he sort of stayed like a puppy the whole time. And so I got him when I was 8, so he lasted 11 years. So he would have been 12 just after he died. So he was really cute, and he was the best dog ever. If I ever got a dog again, I would get exactly the same dog. First music you bought. The first music I bought was R. Kelly on a tape. It's like a red one. I can't remember. I think it had like If I Could Turn Back Time and Ignition on it. I think. Can't remember. The first concert you went to. The first concert I went to was Steps. It was absolutely amazing, except I was probably like 7, and I was very tired at the end of the night, because obviously concerts start a bit later. So I sort of fell asleep like in the concert, and I'll put another picture of that here. First gadget. My first gadget that I can remember was PlayStation 1, basically. I can't remember any games that I had on it. I just remember that I got it, and then we sold it at a car boot sale for like 50p or something like that. The first poster you hung in your bedroom. Mine was Hearsay. Anyone remember them? I really don't. They had like one hit song, and I think they were like because of a certain TV program or something like that, like Pop Idol, and they weren't best. I think they had Myling Class in them, and she's still good now. First time you met your best friend. Now my best friend is Jen, and we first met at secondary school. And we didn't become best friends until like year 10, year 11, I think. So we would have been 14, 15-ish. And the reason why we became best friends is because we had another mutual friend that was being mean to me in Spanish class. And I ran out crying, as I do, because I'm over emotional. And Jane followed me, and we became best friends from there. So thanks for being mean to me. First big purchase. I can't really remember. The most recent big purchase I made was a couple of years ago, and it was when I first got my car, and I got some money for my birthday as well. For my 18th, so I got the car and some money, and I decided to buy some butterfly stickers for my car. And they were £200. First time you went abroad. Now the first time I went abroad was in my mum's belly. They went to Thailand while she was still pregnant, so that counts as sort of one, I suppose. But if I'm born, then the first time I went abroad, I think, was to Kenya when I was 2 or 3. And I still remember it today because we went on a safari and a giraffe like poked its head through the top of the bus, and I was like really freaked out, and like its tongue was like this long, and I was like, woo! That's the only memory I have of Kenya. That's the only memory I have of Kenya. The next one is first piercing or tattoo. My first piercings were my ears. I haven't got anything in there at the moment. And then I stretched one of them to 10mm, and no, it hasn't gone back properly. But you know. And then my first tattoo is this one on my right wrist. It's just an impulse, like I want to get a tattoo, and I did it really badly. See this smudge here, and then all the sort of stars are not equal and straight, so oh well. But then I got this one. It says love because I think it looked really pretty and I liked it, so there we go. And that's it for my first time tag, and I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. It brought out a lot of old memories that I'd forgotten about. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you very soon. Love you, bye! This is my list, by the way. Came to my 18th.